Ha! Lobaton. See me adjusting my curtain. Somebody said my curtain is dirty. My curtain is not dirty. It's the yellow light that I'm using so that my face can shine brighter. This one, another level now. Who don't watch that movie? Hey, dear Lord. Bolatun Jasiba, yo, how did we arrive at this destination? Eh? How did we get here? Ah. Hey. September to remember and October that is octating. Chai. 10 powerful seconds. Hey. No matter what she's doing right now to show her inner strength, that video strong. That video strong. There's so much to talk about. Can we stop taking cameras into the theater? And who is that wicked person that made sure that her face was there? Come on. Who was that person that made sure that her face was well represented? Someone said more are still coming. This is not something to be proud of. Now, let's discuss. First things first, let's look at the good sides. Even though there are not really many good sides at a time like this, at least for the woman's self-esteem, at least thank God her nails were done, because you don't want to be in that kind of live video and your nails are not done. Women, can you bear me witness? Her nails were done. There was no horrible discharge, at least from a medical point of view. Hello? Am I making sense? There was no discharge. Ladies, do you understand what I'm talking about? Sometimes there are days that you'll be caught on and everything will just look messy. At least thank God. Now let us all look at the bad side. I'm sorry, forgive me, guys. This my curtain always has a way of adjusting itself behind me. Forgive me, guys. But it will be hard for me to look at her. Anytime I see her performing, working, social media, this video will keep popping into my mind. It will take a long time. Or maybe I'm the one that just believes so. Maybe within 2 weeks it will go. That's one of the negatives. It's going to take a while before I can adjust to seeing her in any other light. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old school. 2, in today's world, are there really consequences? I doubt that there are any consequences on her career. And also, what she did is what everybody does. The fact that she took a camera there is what makes it worse. Yes, everybody does that. you know. But I want to ask, Yeti is here. Yeti is my sister. I know she'll not talk nonsense. Let me bring her on. Yeti, I'm bringing you on. At least we grew up in Ibadan together. You have sense. You not talk past your mouth. This kind of place, I'm afraid to bring anybody on. Make una go put me inside trouble. Now, let us also talk about the bad. How did you allow? Someone said it was clean shaven. I don't think so. The video is not clear. If you see that kind of thing for there, let me say, now your work. Yetunde declined. I knew she would not want to talk. Now, there's a serious issue that we also need to deal with, and it's the fact that this would objectify women. This is not going to do women any good. This is going to objectify women. Once again, a woman has been made into an object of discussion. You can't. Now someone is saying she for pay. No, I still stand with the fact that, okay, the video don't come out, we don't watch them. We're going to talk about that today. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I bet you by Friday, nobody's talking about this video again, unless they get part 2. So unless the guy get like 4 parts when one they release weekly, I guarantee you that this video is not going to be a topic again within 2 weeks, max. Someone say, hurry up, no time. Baba, now me say make you no get data. The subscribe give the collect data now. You don't share. So women, don't celebrate this. And let me tell you, many of you, we hear of Auntie Bobo, we hear of this other auntie. It means that there are many of you that have. It means that many of you who are here pretending and saying, calling this person's name, calling that person's name, it means you too, you feel have. Let me tell you, anybody who has gone to a boyfriend's house before can have a tape. I've said this over and over again. All they need is a wall clock. There are wall clocks that have hidden cameras. There are mirrors that have hidden cameras. There are ceilings that have hidden cameras. You think you can laugh at somebody else's error until your own comes out. And the worst thing is, you might not even know you have it. You just see yourself trending. Also, as celebs, you also need to be careful. You see, as a celeb, you've lost a lot of your rights. You've lost the right to a simple life. You've lost it. This is something that a normal couple can do. You and your girlfriend coming from an event, or you and your husband just coming from a night out, and as you enter the room, you don't even come out cloth, you begin to. As a celeb, you can't be romantic. Stop. Check. Ask questions. As a celeb, you can't stay in a cheap hotel. As a celeb, just listen. Ordinary celeb, when was the last time you went into a petrol station and got out of the car to buy fuel as a celeb? You know, you will, but you see, you not go to the supermarket, you not walk around like a normal person, but then you now want to live a normal person's life. You know you have to deprive yourself of that. You know. You have to double check. You can't just get crazy or get jiggy with it. Everything has to be properly scrutinized. This might not affect her career. I doubt if it will affect her career negatively in any way now. But, and I don't think it will affect your son is your son is going to grow up in a world that is different from this our world. A world where this is going to be very normalized. Don't you watch Netflix? There's actually a series called X Education. Haven't you seen that series on Netflix? X Education. So the world is different from the world we grew up in. Somebody was saying to me, everybody don't see auntie something. Unless that thing, unless your own, they cover them in a different way. Most women's own look alike. Most women's own look alike. Some are extremely different. This one where we see here, from a medical point of view, is not different. The anatomy of it is not like those ones that you say, this one. I've seen the ones that you look at and you say, hele yato. Somebody say, Oga, stop talking about it, waiting concern you. Whether you like it or not, some of us talk for a living. When we finish talking, the bills are sorted. Do you comment for a living? You better go back to where you are coming from. Because this data where you borrow, if it not last reach tomorrow, make I tell you straight. You will be like waiting God apprentice create. Not come here, they disturb us. Will they talk true? And they give advice to those who go listen. So tomorrow another one will go start. Someone say, man of God, let me not lie. Unless our elder Jews, those ones we don't hold, all the young men of God don't see this thing. Don't forget ourselves. I go Tastebud's former pastor page. He follow everybody from Wizkid. He follow all them. Make I even go in page now. Make I tell you the people where they follow. Unless you want to call the lie. My own mind of God know the lie. I don't go come there come lie. And they go in page now. Make I tell you they follow. They follow 3,000 plus people. Alibaba. They follow Monfa. Tastebud's former pastor. Thank God, say Tastebud's don't they go that kind of church again. If they follow Instablog, if they follow Omotola, if they follow Olamide. So, person when they follow Instablog, how a person don't go see this kind of thing? No, I dey ask you. How the person no go see this kind of thing? All pastors don't see am. More no dey lie give ourselves. Pastors don't see am. Video wey dey Twitter. So, and I'm not blaming anybody for you're a pastor. Nah. Let's be honest. Even the person will never see him, if they do this kind of thing. Even if they don't record your own. Now, here's what I'll tell the auntie involved. Auntie, own it like you've owned it up until now. Continue owning it. Now bench, you not keep person. When you are alone with your God, find time to ask for forgiveness. It's not immorality to do what you did. It's not immorality to record it, but it is immorality for everybody to be watching it, because you don't know who you are going to influence negatively with this kind of thing. So when you are on your own with your God, ask for forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness. But remember, nobody holy pass, because your own leak. You get some people only if you leak. All of us go leave this Nigeria for only the people who get the tape. April A say, my own is go to bed that they freeze. Is it because your credit wants to run out? Aristo no pay. If runs no work, stand for Allen now. That's why he had you. My auntie. I want to Sanusi for what? Also, listen, if you, let me tell you, you don't know how easy it is to record something. This is what I do. For instance, I'm in traffic, and maybe a bus conductor is misbehaving and I want to record. I'll just open the video. Just watch. This is the camera. I'll just open the video, put it to video, click on record, and put the phone to my ear like I'm making a call, and then I'm going to be turning around. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, I'll be turning the camera to the play. When I'm done, I'll press stop. Do you know that you'll be amazed that you'll be amazed what I caught on camera. See, look at all you guys. So anybody just brings up a call, say, I want to send a text message. You understand? You will not think it's anything serious. You just think he's sending a text message. And sharp, they don't record. Now, another thing is, someone said, Daddy, we go still get your own video. I pray to the glory of God you don't ever see something like that. I've stopped doing things like that, as the Holy Spirit has led me away from such, though I will not sit and judge those who do. But let's also be very careful and be very honest with ourselves. See, to hit record, it is so easy. So beware of anyone as a celeb. Beware of anyone who brings out a phone when you are intimate. You need to understand that your tape, even if it is you eating, I have a picture. I sat down one day next to a celeb, someone very, very big. I'm not going to mention the person's name. And we sat down on the plane, and the person dozed off beside me. With a lady. I was snoring. I just brought out my phone. Praka. I still have the pictures till today. As a celeb, don't be caught pants down. Not only in an intimate way, but also in every way of your life. People could blackmail you with all sorts. Be wary of people that bring out their cameras when you see celebs. Be extremely careful. Another thing is, if you must record, I will not tell you that recording is bad. I'm not among the people that will sit down here and tell you recording is bad. If you must record, be with somebody you trust. But the problem is, every potential ex was a potential trustee. That marriage that is in the court now, and they are seeking dissolution, asking for divorce, there was a time when the person was the most trusted person to you. Amen. Somebody say that the free is going to use and do so. First of all, Auntie no be my spec. I respect her music. I like her a lot, but she no be my spec. Secondly, I dey live with my spec for house. When not they deny me. I'm telling you, I swear that thing no move me. I looked at it more from a medical point of view and from a PR point of view. I'm not saying that you get the one where I no go see where go move me. But these two current women where they trend, the Igbo and this one, they not be my spec. And I sure say me too, I not be their spec. They not be my spec. My spec, nah. Make I not talk am so that my spec no go begin stalk me inside here. They not be my spec. It did not move me in any way. It moved me to come and do live video. That's what it moved me to do, to come and address potential issues that I raised. I am sorry. It's not like these women are not beautiful. It's not like these women are not attractive. It's not like these women are not sexy. To me, they're not attractive in that way. Doesn't mean I don't find them attractive when they're performing or when they dress up. But you see, somebody might be fine to have him. You go to a meeting and you see a beautiful woman and she's fine, but doesn't mean she's fine in the regard of intimacy. Someone say your spec na yokozuna be lie. My spec na full curve, way tall, come out for ground, we get nice skin. That's my spec. I don't talk him now, and I dey live with them. So no worry, nothing anybody fit do me. Nothing. So, like I was saying earlier on before I was interrupted, she's a beautiful woman, but I don't fancy her in that light or in that regard, and I have every right to. I don't tell you now, I don't know now. Make una not worry. So, guys, also don't allow this to become. Don't go and use it to do so pure. It's not good. That one no good though. That one no good though, guys. Make we dey think heaven join our matter too small oh. Even though I know heaven is not what they preach in church. They preach in church about how you are going to get rich and how you are going to be successful. Every morning people will be disturbing with that nonsense people do early in the morning and be sending it when your mates are walking. Elon Musk became the richest man on earth, amassed $250 billion, and he does not pray, he does not fast, he does not pay tithe, does not sow seed. And you are in the Monday morning, you are sending me streams of whatever you people do early in the morning when you are supposed to be working. Stop it. Tell your pastor self to go and find work. He won't need to rock to tell him gbadura. Ìjọ le fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́. So please, I beg you in God's name, let's also start thinking of heaven. Not the heaven that they preach about where your pastor has money and you don't. The real heaven. Let's start thinking about the afterlife. Let's start to move away from immorality. I can't endorse this and say it is good. Yes, I must sympathize with the person who's good, because whether you like it or not, the lady is going to go through a lot. Even if she comes out and says, yeah, whatever, guys, yeah. She released a video today. I was angry with that video, with the words that she said in that video. On stage, I saw it on Instablog. But now seeing this, I now understand the perspective of where she's coming from. Even though the language she used was, let me look for the right words, was tasteless, tacky. You understand? Tacky. But I understand that it's coming from a place where this is, do you know she's gonna cry about this? Even if she comes out and wears her makeup and climbs the stage and sells out a stadium, she's going to cry about it. And I'm sorry, I don't believe she engineered this. I don't believe. She has a song with Brandy. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that yes, because she has a song out, she's doing this to sell her song. I don't believe that. I don't believe that she would do this intentionally. No, I'm sorry. You might believe it. I don't. I don't think this is clout. Someone said, must you put your mouth in everything in social media? Well, some of us comment and learn lessons and pick things. And let me ask you, must you come on my live? Did everybody invite you? I am Anna Bat. See your name like Bat. Must you come on everybody's live? Don't you have a job? Should you not be on Allen Avenue right now looking for customer? We are discussing serious matters now. Do you have what to eat tomorrow? You better go and stand on the road so you go see customer before police start to arrest you and your fellows. Now what for you? Now, another thing I needed to talk about was the unprotected. I would have felt a little bit more comfortable if in that video, now, first of all, I'm not saying she's the one in the video. Let us also get back to that. Because for all you know, it might just be a resemblance. People get people who resemble themselves. The only reason why I'm saying it might be her, because she talked about it and said there is a video. So because she has created that possibility that there is a video, then there's not, we now see a video. We can tie the video to the possibility of the video. So I'm not saying she's the one in the video, so please, for legal reasons, understand what I'm trying to say. But there's something I noticed that I didn't like. There was, somebody said it sounds like her voice. Anybody can do a voiceover, which is a hard sell, but yeah. The part I don't like is, why is there no protection? You guys don't understand that HIV/AIDS is only one part of the catalog of narratives that can come out of no protection. Cancer, you guys don't understand. Cancer of the vulva, that whole region, the cervix, even some skin cancers, anal cancers can be triggered by the virus. It's called the human papilloma virus, and you don't know who's a carrier. You don't know who's a carrier. I want to have this conversation. At what stage do you take protection off? Is it when you're intimate in a relationship? Is it when you've done blood work? Is it, someone said it's their choice. Yes, it's their choice, but I have to send this message across because somebody listening to my voice might be saved. There's so many cancers that are related to human papilloma virus, HPV. Google it. Just let's even Google it right now. HPV related cancers. HPV related cancers. Almost all cervical cancer is caused by HPV. Some cancers of the vulva, vagina, pee, back of the throat, base of the tongue, tonsils, are caused by human papilloma virus, and it is transmitted sexually. You need to understand this. So when you're having this intercourse with someone who is not protected and you are not protected, you are opening yourself up to cancer. Once the human papilloma virus enters your system, you don't know what havoc it will wreak 10 years, 5 years, 20 years from now. Someone saying, I'm who they use CD. Let me tell you, go and Google cancer of the male organ. That thing will fall off. It will fall off. All of you coming here to say, I beg, blah, 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 blah. It is very important. I want this particular message to get to her. My dearest sister, do not go and get yourself checked for HPV. It's very important. All of you listening, there's at a point there were 2,000 plus people listening to Instagram alone. There are about 800 on Facebook and about 330 on YouTube Live. So I'm talking about at a point where about 3,000 people listening. Share this video, especially this part. I'm not talking about the auntie's video. This is what can save your life. This can save your life. Human papilloma virus is real, and the consequences of the virus are near and far. Somebody is saying rubbish talk. I wish I could block you, but you see, when you get the cancer, it will block you because you have a blockhead and a coconut brain. So nothing can get to you. You see, unfortunately, there's so many dumb people that carry smartphones. If only your phone could talk to you. If your phone could act, 80% of you could not collect slap from your phone this night with the nonsense way they tap. If only your phone could talk, you go type rubbish. Your phone will tell you, say, idiot, delete that thing where you type. Nene Risky said they are in an exclusive relationship. No two humans are in an exclusive relationship. One person is always cheating. That's why it's good to test yourself. Someone said they are in a relationship, so let's assume they got checked and they're exclusive. Okay, I'm not assuming anything. Auntie, let's forget the last one that has gone around. In any other relationship, go and get yourself checked for HPV. Get your partner checked before you remove that rubber. Get yourself checked. If you trust yourself as an industry girl, do you trust the guy as an industry guy? So, also be very careful. Now, also be very careful of anyone who you want to do something quick and their phone is quickly coming out. As the thing they come out, as so phone they come out. Be careful of those people. Here is where I close today's. Someone said skin to skin, 100%. God will not let you see the consequences of skin to skin. If you've ever treated anyone for cancer, and let me tell you, there are people who get the human papilloma virus 30 years ago, and it gives them a cancer 30 years later. These actions you are taking, you don't know the far-reaching consequences. Please, guys, as a preacher of the word of God, I also have to talk about. Someone said they created diseases to sell vax. Many people talk like this, they 6 foot under. Colin Powell just buy today. They never bury him yet to use your brain. Someone says skin to skin sweet, sha. If you see cancer of that place for woman and cancer for that place of man, as they pepper, you no go try them again. Guys, learn to use your brain. Learn to use your brain. Inside everything. Someone say, you they use rubber. Me and woman, they live together. I know they go anywhere, she know they go anywhere. I trust her, she trusts me. We don't do all the tests. Yes. Yes. Can you say the same thing of your own self? Can you say the same thing of your own self? Someone said, Daddy Freeze, are you a doctor now? I don't have to be. I'm an encyclopedia of knowledge. I'm sharing something with you so you can help yourself. How you know say the pepper? No worry. Just, I read a lot, so I can tell you what's happening with cancer. Don't try it. You don't want it. Someone said, did you ever do skin to skin before you got married? Oh, yes. Those days, all these plenty diseases never spread like that. All these plenty diseases. So that's as far as we can go. Thank you so much, all of you. for joining us live. For those of you who are willing to listen and learn, listen and learn. Let's not bully, let's not allow this to become a means through which cyberbullying will be established on the poor lady. Please, let's be very careful. It's not an opportunity to sound yourself righteous. Many of you think you're more righteous than this person who was in this tape. And I'm here to break your heart. You are not. You just weren't caught. I'm not saying don't record, but for what purpose are you recording? Are you recording for personal entertainment? That's okay, it's all right. Just make sure it's personal, because if it leaks, it's no longer personal, it becomes public entertainment. And it has near and far-reaching consequences, including spiritual ones, and including the fact that you can also miss heaven because you're tempting the people to go and be doing so. Another thing you need to take care of that we saw from that video is the skin to skin. So many issues can come out of that. Thirdly, what's the purpose of the recording? For a future blackmail? For a future cash out? Be careful. Anybody who's nobody can become somebody in the future. It's not right to use a video you have of them as a means to make money off them. I find it as distasteful, I find it as wicked, and I find it as manipulative. Now, let's also show her some love. Go to her page. Just remember, you see, there's one belief I used to have. I drive my car very carefully. If I'm in traffic and people are driving nonsense around me, I will stop, wait for you to carry your wallet and go. I will horn for you 50 times. Why? I don't want you to hit me, because if you hit me, I won't ask you to fix my car, because I always hope that I will not go and hit somebody's car that is more expensive than mine, and I'll have to fix it. I remember once my ex was driving and she hit a very expensive car and broke the headlight. And the guy came out and said she should go. And I believe it was my belief. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe it was the fact that I used to let people who jam my car just shout at you. Do you understand? And let you go. I think the worst I've ever done was I came out of a car where I was warning this guy. This guy was driving rough and he hit my car and dented my bumper. I just came out, I yanked off his number plate, threw it in my boot and drove off. I think that's the worst I've done. And why? Because I don't want the karma of me to go into jam somebody's car that is more expensive than my own and having to pay for something that is that expensive. So here's the thing here. Put yourself in her shoes and assume that 2 weeks from now your own tape drops. What kind of sympathy would you expect? Everybody will be laughing at you, but you'll be expecting sympathy. Now, you might not be an entertainer, so your own might cost you your job. It might cost you your friends. They might tell you to stop coming to church. It might mess your whole life up. So put yourself in her shoes, and I think it's an opportunity for you to go to her page and just show her some love. Don't mention the tape at all. Just like one of her videos or one of her pictures. Just say something nice to her. You don't know what she's going through. Someone say I not get tape. Nobody. You don't sleep for hotel before now. All those cleaners in hotel. You don't know what they set up in the room before. You know. Let me tell you. I have a friend who used to say he has never had a child before. Until one day they brought a whole 16-year-old child and says your daughter. They went to do DNA test. It was his daughter. One girl where he gave 16 years before. The girl get belly. But because she was young, she didn't find him. It took her 16 years to find him. So don't say you don't have a tape. Just say you don't have a tape that you know of. And I pray that you don't know of it. So Someone said, make you lead by example. Now, my own example be this. I'm reaching out to her. We love you, sis. We all make mistakes. We're not going to judge you, because if we judge you, we expect to be judged. We know you are not doing it intentionally. It's not like somebody that came out the other day and said, I give person wife from morning till night. That one will go judge you. You use person wife, they brag. Let's say the tape even leak, we go come out, okay, now tape. But say you get mind to come say, Momo, if I give them, you old man, give them, give. Baba, Charitorious giver. Non-stingy. Well done, no. So, please, guys, show some love. It's not a time to bully and laugh. It's not a time. Look at Savage Trap Queen here. She knows what she went through. It's not a time to bully and laugh at this person. Remember, they have children. Remember, they're going through a lot. Remember that this could actually break them. They might come out and show you all sorts of facades and hey, it's all good, it's all good. This one saying, Papa, they use drug. But Leo, now your mama will marry him. Come born, you way go to where they take you, do your naming ceremony, get value past you. You come my life, they talk nonsense. No be your fault. Now those ones we gather when they do naming ceremony for you. Now I blame. They leave waiting that they do. Come gather, do naming ceremony of person where yam better pass. Yam head. So, please, it's a mistake. Don't laugh. Don't judge. Remember, don't judge. When pastor talk nonsense for pulpit and you address them, they will say, don't judge. Meanwhile, this is where you are not supposed to judge, because you are not better than anybody else. So please, guys, all of you women, this is a time to stand together with your fellow woman. Stop laughing. Your own yeye they come, and the day your own yeye go come, nobody go stand with you. So please, let's show love right now. All of you, the whole 1,000 plus of you, where they here, go her page. If now only one love message if you type for her page, type them, they go. Even if you don't switch your mind, type them, they go on to say if your own happen. People go come type love too for your own. Sad as it is, it's not an opportunity for you to laugh at anybody. It's an opportunity for you to show love. They say a friend in need is a friend indeed. There are two types of need. You are in need, and the friend was a friend for you indeed. And also, that friend can be in need, and you can be the friend indeed. So, this is your role model, your fave, whatever it is you call her. She's in need right now. She doesn't need your money, doesn't need anything. She just needs your love. Please. And when they drop the gist on blogs, don't go there and laugh. Let me tell you, all of you that go there and laugh, may they laugh at your downfall. All of you that go, and all of you that are sharing the video for likes and views, may they share your downfall for likes and views. You don't want to say amen. None of you are saying amen. All of you that are laughing at her, using this to catch cruise publicly. I'm not saying when you gather with your family and your close friends and you are inside the house, you cannot laugh. You laugh at everything. People laugh. But don't laugh publicly. Don't go on social media and laugh. Your own, they come. And when your own come, all of us go gather, laugh, clap for your head. This is where I end today's message. Take care. God bless. And remember, as a true Christian, as a true believer and follower of Yahushua HaMashiach, who's the Christ, love is the most important thing. Show love, especially in times like these. Show love. Show mercy. Move on to other things. And wish her well. I'm out. Take care. Don't forget, use protection. all the time. Use protection unless you are very, very sure. Please always use protection. That is a very, very important message that you all need to listen to and pass on. Take care. God bless. See y'all later.